about the institutions, and it's really important. I mean, it's a little bit conflicted, right? I mean, it's important that people understand they can be bailed in, but you don't want a huge run on the institution. But they're going to be.
So they're disrupting the financial system on the back end, based on our research. So, we wanted to get your opinion on that because
I don't know enough about the functionality of Ripple to know whether or not it ultimately is going to add some value to these type of transactions, and then how much value it would add, and therefore what would a token be worth.
As our white paper on this topic notes, a U.S. CBDC could also potentially help maintain the dollar's international standing.
Yeah, I don't think he really has crypto fraud. He just has fraud. I mean, he used crypto as the shiny object to bait people to provide the capital.
They're going to be more aggressive when it comes to these crypto intermediaries, Melissa. They're Gary Gensler, the chair of the SEC, Gurbir Grul, the enforcement director, and David Hirsch, the head of the crypto unit, have all said that these crypto intermediaries.
But certain assets within the crypto market or the digital asset market they are going to be the savior on the flip side of this. You said it, you talked about it earlier, specifically because of their transparency.
Sylvia McCally's Algorand, who's a Turing Award winner at MIT that I work with. Sylvia's got a great technology that has performance. You could create Uber on top of it.
Know what you hold?
On-demand liquidity. Where was Gary Gensler?
Enjoy the ride, pal.
If you got a bag, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock News. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra foolishness. Shout out to the latest sub. Appreciate you stopping by. Stuffing some bags. Go ahead, throw on those pilot shades. Buckle up, because the future's extra foolish. Let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today, 827 billion, down about 0.5% in the past 24 hours. We got XRP, 34 cents, up about 0.8 in the past 24. We got Stellar XLM, right around 7 cents, right around 1.2 in the past 24. We got BTC right around 16,500, ETH right around 12 hundo. Bagman and bag ladies, before we get started, we got an announcement here. Moonshot 3 listening party today at 4:20 PST in the Metaverse. Make sure to jump into the Club X Discord or also into the Rich Ducks private Telegram group. Links will be down below. We'll see you at 4:20 PST Moonshot 3. Happy New Year to all, Mr. Intuitive, BlackBerry XRP, a riddle to end the year.
What's up, fam? Happy Friday and Happy New Year. Another year down, and we're still here strong. I'm leaving you with two things. One, an end of the year spin move, and two, a little riddle. If the money printer's off, how are we printing $1.7 trillion? Where is that money coming from? I'd like a little.
Future of money is undoubtedly digital. Question is, what is it going to look like in our September issue of the F&D? Some of our world's leading experts delved into this complex and politically charged question.
Does crypto work as money? Are stablecoins really stable? Will central bank digital currencies mean losing privacy? In this latest issue of Finance and Development, some of the world's leading experts try to answer these and other questions. In the overview piece, Cornell's Ishwar Prasad takes us on a tour of existing and emerging forms of digital money and discusses its benefits and risks. In another piece, IMF economists explain how new payment platforms can potentially transform cross-border payments to achieve easier, cheaper, and faster flow of digital money across borders. But global regulation is key. Elsewhere in the issue, we explain stablecoins, track the rise of central bank digital currencies, and look at how India and countries in Africa are advancing the digital payment frontier.
Global regulation is key. The same government politicians that point at FTX as an indictment of all of crypto because a fraudster kept customers from accessing their funds has written plans to do a bail-in during the next financial crisis where banks close and they steal your money and prevent access to it. You don't want a huge run on institutions, and they're going to be.
I wondered whether there are some market tests of whether you're being heard. And I think about TLAC. So TLAC should respond to good and bad news about the institutions. And it's really important. I mean, it's a little bit conflicted, right? I mean, it's important that people understand they can be bailed in, but you don't want a huge run on the institution. But they're going to be. And it could be an early warning signal to the FDIC and the primary regulators when these things happen. And there may be some other prices. This is similar to what Jay was saying in the market that you can tell whether people understand who's going to be protected, who isn't going to be protected. It would be, I think, an interesting study to look at the evolution of market prices in a situation like March of 2020, for example, and see whether people understood what might happen. Right?
XRP, the bridge, the interoperable one.
Based on the asset that's backing it up, not just based on hope and prayer that you think it has value.
Utility as well, and use case.
Right. Well, the question is, though, right, if you just have a token that has utility, you have to measure that utility by the value that it's able to bring me. So if, for example, I can put my gold token on Ripple, and that increases the functionality of my token, it makes it easier for me to spend it or to earn it because it lowers the transaction costs,
the time,
and it increases the speed. Then yes, there's a value there. How much? It's hard to say, but yes, and you can measure.
That's what XRP is doing. It's acting as a neutral bridge currency to move value, kind of how we send pictures and emails through the internet, moving information.
Yeah, I know that.
Focused on moving value.
Where XRP stands now on, because isn't that one of the tokens that the SEC said was a security? And I know it's been wrapped up in litigation.
They did that with Uber when they were disrupting the taxi business. They did it with Tesla when they were disrupting oil and cars, and same thing with the internet. You know how the SEC is, Peter. Any innovation or technology disrupting a sector, they'll come after you. They try to regulate it, then they control it, and then they adapt it. Mm-hmm. So they're disrupting the financial system on the back end, based on our research. So, we wanted to get your opinion on that because that's what's
I don't know enough about the functionality of Ripple to know whether or not it ultimately is going to add some value to these type of transactions, and then how much value it would add, and therefore what would a token be worth. And of course, a lot of it depends on the future supply of Ripple, and how many Ripple do you actually need, or a fraction of a Ripple to affect the transaction.
The most disruptive technology since the internet. First, we had the internet of information. Now, welcome to the new standard, the internet of value, the XRP ledger. Bags packed. Jerome Powell is telling you what to expect. Listen carefully. It's all about the new payment systems. In the next video, I'll post even more in your face. Be on the right side of the equation before it's too late. TikTok.
Looking forward, rapid changes are taking place in the global monetary system that may affect the international role of the dollar in the future. Most major economies already have or are in the process of developing instant 24/7 payments. Our own FedNow service will be coming online in 2023. And in light of the tremendous growth in crypto assets and stablecoins, we are examining whether a U.S. central bank digital currency would improve upon what is an already safe and efficient domestic payment system. As our white paper on this topic notes, a U.S. CBDC could also potentially help maintain the dollar's international standing.
Warren Davidson, SBF didn't commit crypto fraud. He committed plain old-fashioned fraud. Get those jumpsuits and those jail cells ready.
Is there a way to use his cooperation, use what he admits as a way to stop crypto fraud in general? Or am I being completely Pollyanna about this whole situation?
Yeah, I don't think he really has crypto fraud. He just has fraud. I mean, he used crypto as the shiny object to bait people to provide the capital. But when the, acting CEO came and testified before our committee, he made it clear, like, this is just plain old-fashioned embezzlement. He took the money, said he was going to do one thing with it and did something else with it, used it for his own advantages instead of, what he said he was going to do, didn't segregate the funds and all those things. If you look at what Bernie Madoff did, he cooperated. He's got a 150-year sentence to think about what he's done.
Squawkbox CNBC, the SEC has brought over 120 cases in the area of crypto and have won every single one of them, says John Reed Starks on the FTX official fallout. The SEC has been very aggressive, and they're going to be more aggressive when it comes to these crypto intermediaries. XRP, the bridge.
Back to investors getting hosed, though, in this whole situation, because this does concern the SEC. You just mentioned a long laundry list of the protections that did not exist when it came to oversight for FTX. What agency, who should be ashamed that we are in this situation where customers have lost their money and have no claims on anything coming out in bankruptcy?
Well, wait a minute, Melissa. As far as being ashamed, look at what the SEC has done. Look, I'm an SEC critic. I worked at the SEC for almost 20 years.
Was this completely just not their fault? I mean, shouldn't they be protected? Somebody should be protecting investors.
Well, let's look at what the SEC has done. They brought over 120 cases in the area of crypto. They've won every single one of them. They stopped initial coin offerings. They stopped lending programs. They stopped simple agreements for future tokens. They stopped Coinbase from doing a lending program before they even got started. They stopped Bitcoin spot ETF from Grayscale, which would have caused extraordinary damage. So the SEC has been very aggressive. And, they're going to be more aggressive when it comes to these crypto intermediaries, Melissa. They're Gary Gensler, the chair of the SEC, Gurbir Grul, the enforcement director, and David Hirsch, the head of the crypto unit, have all said that these crypto intermediaries need to get into compliance. And they keep saying the same line over and over.
As a critic of the SEC, then what do you make of the John?
Gary wants those XRP bags back. Gary, you there? Digital asset investor, I know of only one company, Ripple, in the digital asset space that's been completely transparent and has been attacked for years for providing that transparency, while many others conducted frauds, scams, pumps and dumps, anonymous founders, and disguised ICOs.
It's very inconceivable that the entire system is not fraught with the same amount of fraud across the board, so that once it destabilizes and it starts to go down, the whole damn thing's going to go down hard. And all I can suggest, and what I suggest to everybody to know, is get to the sidelines, get to safe ground, because when some bitch goes, it's going to be ugly.
Well, and another thing, Mark, is that people are running from digital assets right now as a result of the FTX debacle, because they don't understand the nature that FTX is not crypto. FTX is like the custodian of the crypto. But certain assets within the crypto market or the digital asset market they are going to be the savior on the flip side of this. You said it, you talked about it earlier, specifically because of their transparency.
Right. You've either got an open set of books or you got a closed set of books.
Know what you hold, eye on the prize, know why they want you out. Jeremy Hogan says, I own XRP because I know Ripple can't be sued again. I own Algorand because the Algorand Foundation won't be sued at all.
Sylvia McCally's Algorand, who's a Turing Award winner at MIT that I work with. Sylvia's got a great technology that has the performance. You could create Uber on top of it.
Why the U.S. is eyeing a digital dollar, with fewer consumers using cash on a regular basis and more countries adopting virtual currency, the New York Federal Reserve Bank and several other major banks last month launched a 12-week pilot program to test the use of a digital dollar. But some experts and activists question whether a digital currency will live up to its potential, like making banking more affordable. Wait till they get a HODL of that on-demand liquidity. Dark Defender says, hi there all. This is one of the most challenging times for crypto, but crypto will live and come back much stronger after this expected capitulation, but not all will make it to the end. Please watch the 33 cent for XRP and be prepared for the worst case scenario. The grand finale is in play. Stay safe. XRP Grand Wave 2, 22 cents. The greater the pullback, the greater the Wave 3 will be. XRP targets $11 to 197 after the storm. The ultimate jackpot reminder still up for grabs. Another reminder that the 10K XRP jackpot Halo prizes expires at 00 UTC on the 31st of December. If not minted before expiry, then the prize total will go back to 2,000 XRP. Also, Revelers Bingo Round 2 is live. 10,000 BPM prize increase, 250 XRP prize increase. Lots of more awesome trades to mint. And with that being said, Bagman and Bag Ladies, XRP is designed to go to 1 trillion per coin. Every XRP holder will own at least one solar system with one habitable planet included after the settlement. Keep your eye on those prizes. The longer they take, the higher we climb on that XRP rich list, and we'll catch you up here at the tippy top. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here.
Almost time. Big bags. Ticking. Look where we going. Try to tell them about the price, they look at you like you're crazy. Look at us now. We hit 1,000. I turn a bag to a bank. What you think?
I always aim at positive daily affirmations.
I'm trying to power up all my energy. We light years ahead of the game. Been getting to these bags all bear season. Eating big bull season. Size of the Phoenix. 1% off.
Staring out my window, I got the formula, stacked them bags up and simple.